Welcome back to Lowe's Radio Show.
Where we don't start to call you a custard on hood.
Thank you, F-Mac. Now let's get into this mini documentary. San Fierro, the city known for its love, hate, cocaine, and large Asian community. But it would become home of one of the smallest and toughest gangs in the city, the Nang Boys. Getting their name from the 5th largest city and most important port in Vietnam, Da Nang. Between 1950 and 1974, San Fierro would see a large spike in Vietnam refugees due to their fear of political persecution in Vietnam. The Snakehead being the founder and the only known leader of the gang, stretching their turf through the north end and east end of Esplanade, becoming home to the Shining Razors and Butterfly Children, which are 2 subsets under the Nang Boys. It's unclear on why he started the gang, possibly to rival the surrounding Asian or Hispanic gangs, such as the Triads and the Rifas. Like most street gangs, the Nang Boys would adopt a color to present their affiliation, choosing the colors orange and gray, which is commonly displayed through traditional and normal clothing. Snakehead held a large influence amongst the Vietnam community and would convince members into shaking down small businesses. But as the money came in, Snakehead would expand his gang's businesses, getting involved in human trafficking, slavery, drug trafficking, and fronts like the Eastern Basin Shipping Company. This criminal involvement would lead to some of their members serving a timely prison term, as told by a known member of the gang. Although a part of the Asian community, the Nang Boys would bump heads with the local Chinese mafia, the San Fierro Triads, leading to a war between the two gangs. The Nang Boys coming out on top, being responsible for the massacre of the Blood Feather Triad, a subset of the Triad gang. They have also targeted the Triad's leaders, Rifas and Woozy Moo. However, in 1992, with the help of Carl, the Triads will respond with a number of attacks, such as the amphibious and aerial attack on the Nang Boys ships. Though the aerial attack proved to be unsuccessful, Carl would manage to infiltrate the cargo ship, freeing some of the refugees held captive by the Nang Boys, and would also manage to kill many members of the gang, including their leader, the Snakehead, having sword-on-sword combat, in which Carl would leave him decapitated. The death of their leader would leave the gang weak, reducing them to nothing more than a petty street gang. They would continue beefing with the Triads, and like most street gangs, they would find themselves into stardom, having a known member in the gang feature in the movie The Mainframe, produced by Love Media, with ads displayed throughout Liberty City. The movie would feature 5 teens tripping out on LSD, discovering the truth, that they actually live in a computer and have to make the decision of their lives. The co-host Steve would say that the movie The Mainframe is the greatest movie of all time, despite the controversy over the cyber sexism, in which would be mentioned by a host of the Liberty City Free Radio Show. And as for the Nang Boy actor, who knows? He may still be in San Fierro gangbanging till he meets his demise. This is your boy, LS Central. Checking out.